Into Red Room, how are you? So this is gonna be um another video. It's like dental kind of video. So I decided to spruce up, which is not really sprucing up, my dental like care. So I'm just gonna show you some of the stuff that I got. And then yeah, go from there. So the actual toothpaste I'm using at the moment, Aromir. This doesn't have fluoride. It's without fluoride, dyes, bleaches. It's non-GMO, cruelty-free, gluten-free, vegan. So there's that. I did have. That's not it. Where is it? Oh, hold on. I just finished this one. This one I think did have fluoride. Yeah, it was a fluoride too. It's from Hello. Naturally whitening. I'm not a big whitening person. Like, I don't really care about that. I don't want my teeth piss yellow, but like, I'm not like obsessed with whitening of my teeth. Like, as long as it's doing what it needs to do in terms of plaque, bad breath, things like that, like, we're good. Like, I'm not looking for the stars when it comes to like toothpaste in that way. But this one was homegrown mint with tea tree and coconut oil. The anti-cavity ingredients had fluoride and sodium monofluorophosphate. And there's that. So I got this at the local like health food store. So if you go to health food stores, you might find this. You could probably also find it at a TJ Maxx, Marshalls if you're lucky. Yeah, same thing here. Health food store, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. It wouldn't be in your more conventional, I think, grocery stores. So if you're looking for this brand, probably don't check there. It will be more in the, like the health food or like places like I said, like Target, Marshalls. They do have a series of products. I know they have the toothpaste and they have the mouthwash. I was like the toothwash, the mouthwash, and I like the mouthwash a lot. It's just when I go to Marshalls and TJ Maxx, usually that's where they carry it. It wasn't there, and so it's kind of like, ugh, it's annoying. So yeah. Got these two. It's just like a brown, like not brown, but beigeish kind of paste. It's not like that. Yeah, paste like that. It does smell like mint. I get it because of the neem and yeah, all of the other extracts in there that help. I like it. I like the mouthwash a lot, and I do intend on getting it back when I can. But I do like this. I would prefer this over this one. Just saying. I definitely prefer those two. I'm over this. It was okay. And I definitely prefer those over like this. I didn't really jive with it too much. And this, I don't really use conventional anymore. So there's that. Then we have the actual brushes. I had gotten a set like this from this brand called Radius. And so I got replacement heads. And this is my toothbrush and I'm going to replace the head with. So you get this as an initial, and then you can take it out, and then there you go. Then you can replace it. So you can keep the handle kind of indefinitely, and then you just replace the heads every, what, 6 months you're supposed to do? 3 to 6 months? So it's about time. So I'm going to replace this, take it off, and then put this one on. I got this one. I'm just going to attach it just to show you this one, right? So size comparison, right? One probably be more child's, and then this one. And I got this one, this size, thinking, oh, it's gonna be firm. But like, look, if I put it in there, it was like a lot, and it actually caused a bit of issues because I brushed vigorously, and it actually did cause some like bleeding, because it was just so big. It just, yeah, it like, I really thought it was gonna work out a lot better. It did not, so I stopped with this one. Let me show in comparison, and then like that. That's the size of it. So I did not like this. This one probably would be like toddlers getting to learn about teeth and stuff like that. It didn't say toddler. It didn't say any designation of age range or whatever when I got it, I thought, but it didn't work out for me. It caused too much abrasion in my mouth, and as a result I ended up having like really sensitive gums and everything. It didn't work out too well. So I'm replacing the head. Again, you can find this at like a health food store or something like that, or you can like yeah, you can like, I guess, order it online if you want. Made by radius.com. Let's see. So yeah, so new one. Boop. And there you go. So there's that. And I can just toss these. Next, I have, let's do these. I have a tongue scraper that I had in there. It's like a copper one. I think I got this at like a TJ Maxx or a Marshall's at some point. And I got this, but you do have to replace these every so often. I have not used it frequently, so I probably still have some time on it, but ended up getting this one, Dr. Tongue's Eco-Essentials Tongue Cleaner. And it has a little pouch. It's stainless steel. And yeah, it has these little plastic pieces, so if you're looking for something that's totally metal, you go with this one, which will just be a regular metal copper one. And then yeah, and then it gives like the direction and stuff like that. Tongue scraping. I don't really want to do oil pulling. I feel like I don't have enough time to do that per se, so I'm not interested in doing oil pulling, but I am interested and open to tongue scraping, just because I feel like, one, people don't brush their tongue, and that is kind of weird that people don't do that. Two, I was surprised scraping my tongue how much weirdness was on there after having like brushed, because I brush my teeth and then I rinse off my toothbrush. I'm not somebody who puts water on the toothbrush first. I'm sorry, that's gross to me. But I brush my teeth or whatever in the quadrants and stuff like that, and then I rinse it off, put more toothpaste on, and then I do my tongue. And so the tongue scraper, when I did do it though, it still came out with stuff, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. That gets that extra gunk off. Oral health is really, really, really important. You can, as somebody who's had to get dental work done, any bacterial infection in your mouth, really, if it's left untreated, could lead to a lot of complications, particularly because you have blood, you have nerves, and you have blood vessels. You know, you have all this stuff going in your mouth. You really do need to make sure that it's in tip-top shape. So I learned my lesson after having to get cavities filled and a whole freaking root canal. So there's that. So it's very important to do that. The brushing and flossing. I'm still not a flosser. I am a brusher. I don't mind the brushing. The flossing is just, I don't know. I feel like I can never maneuver the floss, especially in the back where I feel like you really need it, where like all the meat and stuff like that, it can get hung in your, hung in between your teeth, where it's really difficult to get. I fucking hate it. But anyway, onward to the last bit. Now, I showed you guys this, I think, before. I bought this again today, which is the prebiotic plant-based brushing rinse with perilla seed. This is before you brush your teeth to begin with. You swish this in your mouth for about 30 seconds, and then you spit it out and then you brush. It's from Desert Essence, and this is what it looks like. It tastes pretty good. It doesn't have any animal testing, animal-derived ingredients, parabens, artificial fragrances, dyes, alcohol, mineral oil, petroleum, paraffin, SLS, PGEs, PBG, MEA, DEA, TEA, propylene glycol, or phthalates. So, they have a range of products, not just dental. They have like skincare and I think hair care also. So there's this. And then I got this one before today, the Desert Essence Moisturizing Botanical Care Mouth Rinse and Arctic Berry, 15% xylitol. So there's that. So I'm going to use both of these. I like this one. I like the rinse before because I kind of feel like even if I don't brush my teeth at night, which I'm really bad at kind of keeping up with, I swish this in there and I kind of feel like I've had fewer problems in the morning because as a diabetic and also the room that I'm in, for some reason my throat gets really dry and really sore as a result. Like right now my throat is pretty like really dry and I think I'm really dehydrated and my blood sugar has been out of whack, but that causes a lot of like issues, potentially like halitosis and shit like that, like not having enough moisture going on in here, being dried out. And I feel like this really helps with that, and the fact that it's prebiotic just feel like is a bonus for me. So even if I don't do the tooth brushing at night, circling back to what I just said, I use this and I just kind of feel like it works. And so I've been using this right now. Taste wise, I don't like it as much as this, but it is a mouthwash that I am willing to use up. And once I finish with this one, I may not repurchase, or if I do, I'm going to try and find another flavor to it to see if I like that better. But I'm definitely not a conventional mouthwash person anymore. I just don't get on with it. I do find that when I'm sick, I'll use it, like a Listerine or something like that. But on a day-to-day basis, I like stuff like this. So I am going to try and keep up with these. Again, you can get all of this stuff at like health food stores. Like the groceries that are more organic leaning. That's where you would find this kind of stuff. So yeah, there's that. So that is dental care. Bye.